Oh, no.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
We are live,
live for
the first time ever.
This is really nice.
I kind of like this.
Yeah.
So,
give us a thumbs up if you would like to see more Sunday night sit down videos live. So make sure you give us a thumbs up or mention it in the comment section below, because we just may start doing this a little bit more often. So we thought that we would come live.
First time ever.
Like we've been doing this
live
for 4 years.
Yes.
And this is the first time we've ever went live.
Carolyn saying hello.
Hey,
and what's up,
y'all,
Janet?
We see y'all coming in. Thumbs up. Yes, love it. Is there a way to share this? Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I think so.
We're so new
you all
at this.
Hit the share button. Hey, y'all. Hey, Terry, Carolyn. We're great. Hey, y'all. So make sure you all hit the share button. I think it's at the bottom of the screen. Share this, you all. This is like fun. So yeah.
So tonight we are talking about the top 15 tools that every successful blogger needs.
Now let me just say this. Don't X out of this if you think, oh, I'm not a blogger, right? Because I think people use that word interchangeably. It's like an umbrella. We don't necessarily consider ourselves bloggers, even though we're in the blogging field, but we are online entrepreneurs. That's what we are. So if you've ever had a desire of starting a business, or you currently have a business, I don't even care if it's a brick and mortar, and you want to make it better, then you definitely want to make sure that you listen to this live edition of the Sunday Night Sit Down. I think we got to give them our usual. Hi, this is Talent.
Hey, it's Talent.
And this is Ty. Oh, see, I don't even know what to do live, y'all.
That's your part.
The bloopers in living color. Okay, do it again.
Hey, it's Talent.
And this is Ty. And this is the Sunday Night Sit Down. What is it?
Went from hisandhermoney.com.
Okay. Cut, take two. See, y'all don't
take
get to
three.
See. Y'all don't get to see all of this, right? Take three. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
So the reason we're tackling this topic is because we kept getting feedback. We did a couple of videos talking about blogging, and the feedback was just overwhelming. Like, I want to know more. I've been thinking about starting a blog. I have this passion. I have this skill set that I want to share. I want to put my voice out there, and I want to help people.
Yeah.
And how did you all do it, Talent and Ty? Can y'all keep giving us some tips on how to do what you all have done? And so that is the primary reason why we are doing this video tonight, because we listen to you all when you give us feedback. Like, we want to learn this, or we want to learn that. We want to provide value to you guys.
Yeah, we know how much this has been a blessing for us and our family. And so it's like, how can we keep this to ourselves? Like, no, we want everybody to be rocking it and doing it on their own. As a matter of fact, you all can type in now. Type in there. Give us a 1 if you would like to own your own business. Give us a 1, and a 2 if no, I have no desire whatsoever. I would like to keep working for someone else, a 9 to 5, and it's okay. There are some people that are just made to just work for other people, and nothing's wrong with that. Yeah, but I see a lot of 1s. Yes, 1, right? I think, matter of fact, I was having a conversation today with my niece. She was preparing to go into law school, but she also loves cooking, and she's like, I want to do culinary. I want to go to a culinary school as well too. And I'm like, well, do it. She said, well, as a little girl, I always thought that I wanted to do law. But now it's like my desires are kind of changing. I'm like, follow your dreams, right? If you want to go to cooking school and you want to be the best chef there is and have your own food truck, your own restaurant, then do it. I think that we're living in an age now where you're seeing more and more everyday self-made millionaires, right? So that's why we're bringing this video to you.
And a big reason for that is because the barrier to entry is lower than it's ever been. We are in the information age, and there are tools and resources, a lot of which we're going to share with you tonight, that make the process easy. Back a few years ago, it was a very intimidating process to say, how do I set up a website? How do I blog? How do I write? How do I get my name out? The game has changed. There's so much information available, and there's so many resources that are user friendly that now make it to where you don't have to be this tech savvy computer engineer to make this a reality.
That is so true. And I think more and more people, and I think the online barrier, there's no age. So, I mean, there are people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, like starting online businesses. Do it.
Yeah.
Like, right. Do it. I think that there's something that you have to offer, and the world is waiting to hear you. But before we get started, and if you guys can help me, because I can't type in that chat box, but I want you all to type this in the chat box. Before we get started, we do want to make mention. We have been, if you guys are a part of our newsletter, or you're on YouTube or any of our social media platforms, We have had the privilege of promoting this phenomenal Genius Bloggers Toolkit, guys. If you go to bit.ly/blog side hustle, there's one more day left to get in and get this value, guys. You'll get 77 products. Get this, for the price of $97. Retail value is over $5,800. Now, I know some of you all might be saying, well, is that true? Right? No, it's true. There are tons of bloggers that decided to put their products into this kit and give it away for $97.
People that we personally know.
And we have some of the products. It's like, what? And when we found out about this kit, we actually reached out to them. We said, whoa, wait a minute. Are you serious? Y'all are really giving away 77 products? And these are some of the bloggers that we follow, and they actually sell these products for like $300 for $97. They were like, it's all true. I said, can we share this with our family? We consider you guys family to us. And some of you guys have gotten the toolkit. You're already starting and rocking. We highly suggest that if you have any desire whatsoever to do some type of online business. Now, this is just me off the record. I know that the name of the toolkit says blogger, but we had the opportunity of looking through our kit last night. Everything in there, the information from how to do social media properly, to branding, to websites, to graphics, to how to monetize using affiliates and how to grow your email list. What business doesn't need that, right? I even think brick and mortar businesses need that. So I really think that this is just me. They may be doing a disservice by just saying blogger, because I think this is online in general. This is business in general. You need to know how to do all these things. Mm-hmm. So guys, go over to that link and just look at it. Look at all the products for yourself. All 77 products there. I mean, it's phenomenal. And they only offer it, I want to say they change this every single year. Mm. So next year, this time, it may be very well different products included. So you definitely want to get it, put that in your toolkit. But you guys got until tomorrow midnight. Just go to bit.ly/blog side hustle, or you can check the link in the description box and click that too. And the reason why we call it a blog side hustle, that's how it started for us. Mm-hmm. A little bit of our story. We started 4 years ago. We never anticipated the His and Her Money platform to go this big. Simply Mel said, will it help podcasts? That's what we consider ourselves. We consider ourselves podcasters and YouTubers, right? We are able to even take this same information, and I feel like anybody can apply it. Just go and look at it. Look at it. And when you're reading all those different products, you ask yourself, well, do I need this? I guarantee you need it. I guarantee. And for $97, they're giving away. I
think that's what Ty was saying earlier. Like the word blogger in this product is kind of misleading, because no matter what type of brand you have, it expands it helps you to take your brand to another level. Yep. If you have a podcast, a YouTube channel, a blog, you sell products on Etsy, whatever it is that you do, as far as entrepreneurship, these are things: list building, printables, products, productivity, how to be organized. These are things that you need to be a successful entrepreneur, period.
And I think you bring up a good point. I have a sister that has a very, very, very profitable Etsy store. She has an Etsy online store, guys, where she's doing like creating crafts and stuff for like birthday parties and showers and stuff like that. I even told her, you need to get this kit, because now she realizes that, whoa, I need to be able to take my message and send it out globally. And she realizes that she needs an online presence. Right now, she's on Etsy, right? So that's really not her own thing. She's behind someone else's platform in a sense. And she can use this. So guys, I'm serious. Like, we are passionate about this so much because it has changed our lives. I shared a little story before we get into the 15 tools, but I shared a little vulnerable moment of mine, a very intimate, honest moment of mine over on Facebook that I will never forget. It was probably, maybe 15 years ago, guys. I went to go see CeCe Winans in concert. If any of you all know who CeCe Winans is, she's a sister of BeBe Winans. So she sings gospel music, beautiful voice. And I went to go see her. She was singing at a church. And I remember sitting in my chair and seeing her love for singing and her love for Christ at the same time, that I actually had the thoughts like, wow, I wish that I can have something that's a ministry that will give God glory and pay the bills like she does, right? So I almost envied her in that moment. It was like, man, but I couldn't see myself as being a singer. I started to think about all the different things that will give God glory and make money. I'm like a singer, a pastor of your own church, and different things. I'm just like, that would probably never be me. And now the Lord reminded me a few years back when we started His and Her Money, Ty, this was literally the desires of your heart. I literally have taken this ministry of yours. It's given me glory and you're making money and you're being able to pay the bills. I was like, God, you're right. Oh my gosh. It like hit me in the face. And some of you all might be saying, well, how is this giving God glory? You all, we get emails from people saying, you have saved our marriage. We were on the brinks of divorce. Now our marriage is intact. You have helped us become better, wise stewards over the money that God has entrusted us. You've even touched my life so much that I decided not to commit suicide and take my life. These are the emails that we get. These are the messages that we get. This is not just about Ty and Talent sharing our stories of how we paid off our home and we got out of debt. This is bigger than just that, right? And so there's a message in you. There's something in you. Hey, Dawn, I see Dawn Murray. She is like one of our faithful supporters. And I recognize her name. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. Very, very appreciative of you. But yeah, guys, there's a message in you that God has placed in you. And for some of you all might be saying, Ty and Talent, y'all might be a little too churchy for me. I'm not really a woman or a man of faith. I still want you to know that your reason and your purpose for being on this earth, God allowed you to be born for a reason. There is purpose in your life. God did not create us just to sit behind our homes and like not be able to impact the world. There's purpose. There's a message in you that you have to get out. And we're not saying that you got to be this big, wide, global person that's famous and popular, but we are saying that you have a message to get out. I don't care if it's via video, if it's even leaving a comment or putting a message on Facebook. There's something in you that God has placed in you for you to get out to the masses. So guys, this is why we're on here. This is why we share. Hey, Frugal. Y'all, I can't keep naming everybody, but hey girl, I see you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Follow her channel. Her channel is amazing.
What's her channel?
Frugalnista. Love her. Every time I see her videos, I watch all your videos. I can't comment because I'm watching on television, but I am up to the know with you. Okay. But guys, this is why we do what we do. And this is why we're sharing this. I don't want to do all the talking because I'm so passionate about it. Like I'm passionate.
Do your thing.
I'm passionate about it because this was something that we considered a side hustle 4 years ago. We were like, let's just do YouTube. Let's just go on our blog. Let's just do a podcast. And we did it to help someone else and to be able to share our story on why we went through what we went through. Our story wasn't in vain. God was able to take our pain, something that was so dark in our lives in the area of finance. And if some of you guys don't know our story, we share our story here on our channel. There's a video for that. But God was actually able to take our story and present it to the masses, y'all. Like, talk about taking your pain. You know what I mean? And it's like God getting the glory out of that. That's what he did. And now 4 years later, we just hit our 4-year mark, you all. God is blowing our minds. Like, whoa. And I would say this, when we started to take our platform serious and we started to invest in things like what you guys are going to get in this toolkit.
Treat it like a business.
And we treated it like a business. And we start to say, okay, God, let me literally take this information and learn. Because let me tell you something. There's only going to be so much stuff that you're going to get for free. A lot of y'all on here are probably saying, oh, that stuff is out there for free. I can watch a YouTube video. Y'all going to share it in a video. No, the best of the best. These bloggers, they put it behind a paywall. Trust me when I tell you that.
Because we know them.
We know them. Yeah, and we put our best. We put some of our very best behind a paywall as well, because we know that people that pay attention. So go to bit.ly/blog side hustle, you all. If y'all don't get in at this price of $97, you're going to regret it, because there's no way in the world that you can get 77 products for $97. There's one particular product in there called the Irresistible Email by Ruth Sue Cup. That thing is $297. Let me tell you something. She knows what she's talking about. That alone is $297. It's included in this toolkit. I was really excited when I saw a blogger that I know, Kate L. Her last name is AHL. And she's like the Pinterest queen. Y'all, like when I tell y'all, she knows what she's doing when it comes to Pinterest and how to monetize Pinterest. I saw that she even had her product in there. I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. Like, y'all better get this for $97. It's amazing. So we wanted to come on tonight to share with you guys 15 tools that every blogger needs in their life. Again, when we use the word blogger, we're talking about entrepreneur in general, right? Again, if you have a brick and mortar, if you have any type of online business, you need to learn all of this stuff. So get your pens, get your paper, and let's start taking notes.
So now, for those that are listening, as we go through this list, we're going to give you 15 things. Just know that all 15 things that we're going to mention are in the description box. The link is there. Okay. So we're going to start at the beginning of your process, because What is
Gotcha.
important out the gate is your name. You need to have a good, solid name.
Yeah.
And there is a free tool out there that we have used, and everything actually, all 15 of these items aren't things that we heard about. These are things that we have used to build His and Her Money and other brands associated with His and Her Money. So the first thing is a website called NameCheck, namecheck.com. Now it's spelled name, Name, but the check is a little different. It's CHK.
Again, the
so
links are in the description.
NameChk. The link is in the description box. Namecheck.com. Here's why this is such a powerful tool, because you can use this free tool if you have an idea for a name of your platform. And I'm curious if you have currently a platform, or if you're brainstorming a platform, throw the name of it in the comments section so we can see what you're thinking.
That's a good idea.
Here's why this tool is so awesome, because you can take that name of the platform that you've been thinking of, and you can type it in this namecheck.com. And not only will it tell you if the .com, the .net, the .org, so on and so forth of your name is available, but it will also tell you if all of the social media handles associated with that name is available. What do we mean by that? For example, our website is hisandhermoney.com. So we can type in His and Her Money, and it'll tell us if .com is available. It'll tell us if the Twitter handle is available, if the Instagram handle is available, so on and so forth. This is important because you want to be universally branded. What do we mean by universally branded? You don't want to have one name on YouTube and a different name on Facebook and another name on Twitter, an abbreviated version, because what you wanted to name your brand isn't available on all these different places. And it's good to know that ahead of time as you're brainstorming. You can type it in on namecheck.com and you can say, dag, somebody got the Instagram and the Facebook. Only thing available is the Twitter. You might not want to go that route with the name. You might want to pick something else, or something that you can have universally branded, because when people look for you, you want to make it easy. No matter where you want to find His and Her Money, what platform, our handle is His and Her Money. We are universally branded and easily found.
And you know what? Sometimes your name may be very long, and maybe Twitter might only allow you so many characters. Still play around with some of the abbreviated names. So you may not necessarily have to change the name of your company per se, but make sure that the name that's on the social media outlets, let people know that this is you, right? So that's very, very important. Real quick, somebody said in the kit, is there something in there that would teach you how to get companies and brands? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's something in that kit. And make sure that when you go to that page, that you look go scroll down towards the bottom, you see all the products there. But I do believe that I saw something there with that as well too. So number 2, GoDaddy. So GoDaddy.com, you can do a lot of things with GoDaddy.com. They have like website services, but we don't go for them for the website services. We don't go to them for that. We go to them strictly for our domains. So a domain is your name, right? So you want to make sure, again, before you spend, money getting business cards made or t-shirts made, and you got this name on the t-shirt and you didn't spend all this money and you don't even have the domain, you don't even have the URL. So hisandhermoney.com is our domain name. So before we even launch, we had to go and make sure that it was available. So you can go to GoDaddy.com. You can just type in different suggestions. And guys, we have so many domains. Like we're creatives, right? So it's like if God gives us something, we're like,
we just bought one yesterday.
We just bought one, maybe 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
So excited about it.
Wait till y'all get a load of that.
So excited about that one. But yeah, GoDaddy.com.
Number 3, because now that you have searched the name, now that you went to GoDaddy and you bought it, you need to create the blog, the website, and you need to make it go. And for us, for all the websites that we have ever created, we have always chosen WordPress.
Do yourself a favor and do that.
There are other platforms out there like Blogger, Wix, no shade to them, but we have found WordPress to be a superior choice to have your website.
A self-hosted WordPress.
Self-hosted. Yes. What do you mean by that?
So if you just go, so WordPress also has something to where you can get it in your name, like hisandhermoney.wordpress.com. No, you want, so hisandhermoney.com is just our URL, but it goes to a WordPress or WordPress platform. So just Google it. WordPress, matter of fact, it's in the description box. Okay. You want to make sure that you grab that on WordPress.com. Now, some of you all might be saying, well, Ty and Talent, why? I've heard of, again, Wix and some of the other things. 9 times out of 10, majority of those people that start out and they don't start out on WordPress, y'all see them all the time. hey, they type in, does anybody know anybody that can transfer all my information over to WordPress? Eventually they come over to WordPress.
Yeah.
WordPress is the bomb.com.
Yeah.
Like WordPress makes the person that is technically challenged as myself look good. So WordPress has different plugins where you may consider them apps on your phone. It's different plugins that you can actually put on the back. It's hard to explain, but put on the dashboard and you can actually make your site look good. You can actually work through them. Just WordPress, guys. I don't want to complicate you guys, but the good news is if you go to bit.ly/blog side hustle, there is an entire product on WordPress. Y'all out like again, like if y'all don't get this for $97, if you're planning on or possibly planning on in the future creating something, get it.
Or trying to take your current thing to another level.
Yep.
Number 4. Now we have the name, we have launched on Bluehost, but now you need the battery to make your website run, and that is called web hosting. You need web hosting. The company that we recommend, that we personally use, is Bluehost.
Yep.
Bluehost. If you go to hisandhermoney.com/Bluehost, you will get a special rate that they have offered just for our listeners, followers, supporters. So hisandhermoney.com/Bluehost. Why is it important to have the right web hosting company? Because if you don't,
tell them how much it is. I think it's like
$295,
like $297 or something.
$295 a month.
If you use the link that they,
if you use our link,
it's like
it's a different price for other people.
Started. Yes,
$295 a month.
Yep.
And the reason why this is important, because you need a strong battery run smooth to where somebody goes to your website, they're excited, they heard about you, and they get there, and the page is like ding, like loading super slow because you don't have good web hosting. Bluehost is a wonderful provider. We've had them for a long time, even before His and Her Money. On other projects that we worked on, it's always been Bluehost.
Let me just say this. Bluehost, what I like about them, I can call them, I don't care what time it is of day. It could be late at night. Somebody's on the phone ready to help me. They even help me with my website. If there's something going on with my website, a lot of times I don't even have to call like, what do you call those? A web developer. I call them and they go on the back end of my website and they fix it. Like Bluehost is amazing. We haven't had any problems out of them whatsoever. So you guys definitely need hosting. Somebody asked, how long is the $97 deal? It's only good until tomorrow midnight. That's why we're
saying
tomorrow, Monday,
15th.
October 15th, midnight. You can't get it no more. And I've also heard people say that they email saying, hey, is there a way I can get in? Nope. When they say they close the door, it's for real. And the reason why they have to do that is because all these bloggers that included their actual paid products, 77 products in there, they actually have a contract with them, letting them know that, hey, you all are allowing us to sell this for only, I think it's like 5 days for this $97 rate. Is that okay? And they have to honor their contract. So they can't keep it for long because these bloggers don't want to just give their products away for $97 included in this kit all the time. And so that's why it has to end.
So Simply Me, Laura D asked a great question. I probably was not very clear. She said, is it $295 a month for Bluehost or $2.95?
$2.
$2.95 for their hosting, which is a superior hosting company. $2.95 per month. But you got to use our link at hisandhermoney.com/Bluehost. Now, the next tool that we want to tell you about, number 5, is Grammarly. Grammarly. This is an incredible tool because it helps those of us who aren't the best grammar experts when we're writing. You know, when you're a creative, sometimes you have thoughts that you want to get to paper and you start typing and the thoughts are coming faster than your fingers are typing. And sometimes that can lead to some typos or some errors, some grammatical mistakes. And Grammarly, if you download the tool and it's on your computer and it's active as you're typing, it shows you in real time, like, oh, nope, that word is misspelled, or that should not have a comma, or there should be a comma here. Why did you put a period instead of a question mark? And it highlights it. It makes it very apparent to you that you need to make a change, and it makes it so that your writing comes out professional. It's nothing worse than hitting publish on a blog post that you thought was just super tight. You put all your efforts into it, and it's 16 typos on there. It makes you look like you don't have a professional look to your platform. So tools like Grammarly make you look super professional. We highly recommend Grammarly. I even have it on my phone.
Yeah, you do?
I do.
I didn't even know they have it on the phone because I'm so tired, like spell check or autocorrect, it'd be like messing up. So yeah, the next tool is Canva, canva.com. Again, guys, all the links are in the description box below. So after this video is over, you can check that description box below. But Canva.com is a phenomenal site. It's actually one where you can create your different graphics, your PDFs, your worksheets. You can do that. Is that what you would call it? What is it called? Like, yeah. So that's what you can do. So when you create a brand, you want to make sure that your look and your feel is cohesive. So when you all look at hisandhermoney.com on Facebook or hisandhermoney.com on Instagram or YouTube or even our blog, our website, our branding is the same. And it's done on purpose. It's cohesive. Just like if you look at some of the major corporations like Target and Walmart, their branding is the same. You know it's Target when you see their ads, when you see different commercials, their branding is the same. Canva.com helps you keep your branding the same because you get to create different images. Even if you want to create like an image to go on Instagram. What's really nice about Canva, they have pre-made templates already for each of the different social media platforms.
Yeah.
So they have the Facebook already dimensions. They have the Pinterest dimension. They have the Tumblr dimension. They have the Instagram dimension. So Canva.com. And in that resource, guys, that we're telling you all about, that toolkit that's available until Monday, tomorrow,
That stuff to
midnight,
help you maximize your efforts
in there for
Canva. Yeah, for
it's
sure.
like, man.
So number 7, Tiny PNG. Tiny PNG. Now, this is kind of a little technical reason why you need this. The tool is not technical, but there is a techie reason why you need it, okay? Because when you go make images on Canva, you made this little pretty picture that you want to put inside your blog post. When you upload images and files to your website, if the file is too big, meaning like megabytes or gigabytes, when I say big, I'm not talking about the dimensions. I'm talking about the size of the file. If it is too large and you start to have multiple of these uploaded because you got multiple blog posts and multiple podcasts or YouTube or video posts on your blog, it slows down your website because you are putting too much heavy data onto the platform and it's going to cause your website to move slow. So Tiny PNG, you can take the picture that you just made on Canva, the graphic that you just designed, you can upload it to Tiny PNG and it shrinks the file size without taking away the quality of the image that you just created. So now you can take this shrunken image as far as the weight of it and now upload it to your website, and it doesn't cause your website to become slower over time. It's a great free tool for you, Tiny PNG.
And Canva is free. Canva, the graphic tool that we just told you guys about, that is a free program. So, and it's amazing.
Yeah. So with Canva, there's a lot of free things that you can do. There are some things that you can pay for, but you can do a whole lot with the free offerings that they have.
Yep, you sure can. Thank you guys so much. We see you all coming in. We see the love. Thank you all so much. We love you guys back. All right. Number 8 is Hootsuite. So Hootsuite is a program and it's also free. It's a dashboard where they also have a paid version as well, and they have a free version, but it's a platform where you can actually schedule out your information. So it can be a comment, it can be a blog post, and you can schedule it at once and tell it to share to all of your social media platforms at once. So you don't have to go to Facebook and upload this one thing. You don't have to go to Instagram and well, I don't know if Instagram is on there now. You don't have to go to Instagram and upload this. You don't have to go to this Twitter. You can tell Hootsuite, hey, this is what I want you to say. This is what I want you to put up. This is the link I want you to use. This is the date I want you to put it out. And this is the time I want you to put it out. And it puts it out on everything all at once. It's amazing. Hootsuite will save your time. It would definitely give you your time back because you can schedule, you can sit down in the beginning of the week to do this stuff all at once and batch it. You can do it monthly. Hootsuite, Hootsuite, Hootsuite.
Number 9, ConvertKit. ConvertKit is a email integration tool. It is where when you get people to give you their email list, like we talked about in the last video, the importance of building an email list. The company that we use for our email list is ConvertKit, and we have found it to be super user-friendly and super effective.
Yeah, ConvertKit, hands down, guys. We were using another provider prior to that. It was MailChimp, but we quickly switched over to ConvertKit, and we see why everybody is talking about it. Again, the links are in the description box below. They actually have a special for you guys there. And there's a ConvertKit product in that toolkit. But ConvertKit, what makes it so amazing, I don't care what type of business you have. I don't care if you're just a YouTuber. I don't care if you're just a podcaster. I don't care if you have a restaurant. I don't care if you have a website. Whatever it is, you're going to need an email list. That's important. You want people to get on your email list, right? So There's different ways that you can grow your email list. Again, a lot of that content is included in that toolkit that we mentioned to you guys. So we're not going to go into detail with a lot of this stuff, but you need an email list or a newsletter provider. ConvertKit, hands down, is amazing. They actually have different, without confusing you, but they have different like boxes that you can actually put freebies or opt-ins on your website to get people to leave their email address and you send them a product. So right now on our website, if you go to hisandhermoney.com/8 steps, we have a ebook, 8 essential steps to getting out of debt for free. All you have to do is leave your email address. Well, when you leave your email address, ConvertKit gets it. It adds you onto our email list, and ConvertKit then sends you the product for us. It's amazing. You're going to need an email list provider. Again, I don't care what type of business you have. Emails are golden. And the reason why they're golden, what happens if Facebook was to shut down? What happens if YouTube was to shut down? What happens if all these different social media platforms that you're building your business on shuts down? You still have your email list. So that's why you don't want to have to depend on other social media platforms and other avenues. You want to be able to have the power yourself. Your email list is going to do that for you. Mm-hmm. So it's so important that you guys get an email list provider. ConvertKit, hands down, is the one of our choice. You will love them. There's different tools on there that you can use. Again, I don't want to complicate things or, kind of confuse you, but ConvertKit is it.
So LaTanya asked a great question before we move on. She says, if you create something on these free platforms, does the site own the content you create, or do you own your own content? It is yours. You create it, you make it, you download it, you use it, it's yours.
Yep. And we save it. So you can file it in your own folder on your desktop. It's yours.
Speaking of saving it, number 10, Google Drive. This is huge because you need to be organized. That was one of the tips we shared in our previous video. It is so important to be organized.
Yeah, Google Drive is it. Before we get to Google Drive, I also see this and that what Denise Jordan said. Hi, everyone. I have not yet figured out anything to get folks to leave their email address. I have to figure out how to do that. This and that with Denise. I don't know if you're just coming on. Go to bit.ly/blog side hustle or check the link in the description box. This 77 products, one of the products actually helps you with creating some type of opt-in or freebie. It's amazing. They have templates and worksheets. You just plug and play, and there's your freebie. So your email list is important, Denise. So you're going to want to make sure that you get something so people can leave their email address. And you're right. You definitely need it. And if you didn't figure it out, somebody else did. So I just want to say that. But Google Drive, number 10, Google Drive is so important. Hands down. Again, order is key. When you guys are just starting, or if you're already in the middle of starting, or maybe you're kind of advanced, productivity, organization is hands down very, very important. Google Drive allows us to save different files and different documents. You name it, we can save it, right? And we can actually organize our content that way. So what really makes it nice is because there's 2 of us that handle this platform, I can speak to him through Google Drive, basically. I can organize certain things. I can color code it. It'll be blue and Talon knows that it's for him. It'll be purple and I know that it's for me. Google Drive organizes all your files. I mean, you can organize your blog post on there. We save our pictures on there. See that picture back there behind us? That's on Google Drive. So we have separate folders on there. So it's really like a hub that will help you get organized. There's a Gmail calendar, Google Calendar, in which we use. We absolutely love it. You can sync it to your phone. You do need a Gmail account. I definitely suggest that you guys have a Gmail account anyway, because Google is really owning a lot of things.
Google has a lot of very, very awesome
YouTube
products that help you to analyze and help you to organize and help you to build your brand. They're doing an excellent job with the products that they're creating. Number 11 is social warfare. One of the ways that you get the word out about the content that you create is to have people share it, but you need to make it easy for people to share it. When you go to hisandhermoney.com and you look at any post on the website, you will see share buttons at the top and at the bottom of the post for Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, et cetera, et cetera. Those buttons are created by social warfare. It's a plugin. We've heard that term earlier. That's why we were recommending WordPress, because most companies that create plugins that enhance your website, they are making it specific to WordPress. But social warfare is a plugin that you can put in on the back end of your website, and those buttons will automatically appear. You link up all of your social media platforms platforms. And every time you publish content on your website, those buttons will be there. So when people come by and they read something, see something, listen to something that they think is meaningful and that people should hear about, they will click the button and they will share it to their network, getting your content in front of their friends and family.
Yeah, what I love about social warfare, again, guys, all this content, a lot of them have freebies. You may see some that may have a little upcharge, but again, if you're gonna want to take your business and your brand to the next level, you're gonna have to spend money on it. You really are. Like the best spend money because they learn from the best, right? Mm-hmm. So social warfare, they also have an upgrade one, and I don't remember how much it is. Might be $40 something a year or $60 a year. It's so worth it. You may say, why, Chai, is it worth it? So we have social warfare on our website, right? You're going to learn this as you start really getting your business together, whether it's your blog or a business in general. You're going to learn how to do what's called A/B testing, right? So you're going to want to create. So let's say we were to take a blog post on salad, making a nice, delicious, lush salad, right? So I can create picture A and picture B. Picture A may just have a picture of a bowl of green salad, right? Picture B may have a bowl with red cherry tomatoes on there with some red onions, with some croutons, and they both may say the same word. Where I can tell social warfare that every time somebody shares this post, don't pull the image that's currently on the post that they see. Pull this image that I hid behind there and share that. And you may say, well, why is that important? Because you're going to want to know analytics. You're going to want to see which picture or which link do people click on most, right? You're going to want to do that because the whole idea and the key is to get people to your website, to get people to buy your products, to get people to build your platform. That's very, very important. Social warfare has analytics. They have different tools. Hands down, the best social media share button there is, and we thoroughly enjoy them.
Yep. Number 12 is Google Analytics. We talked about the importance of Gmail. One of those products that you do need a Gmail for is Google Analytics. This is important because as you begin to take your blog serious and you try to grow it and expand it, you need to have the information to tell you, like, where is traffic coming from? Where is traffic not coming from? Yeah. What are my most popular blog posts that people are reading? Is there a certain category of information that I create that people seem to gravitate towards? Maybe I need to make more of that. It helps you to see what's going on with your website as far as content and how people are vibing and connecting with you. And it helps you to make decisions. Okay, well, I'm not doing so well here. Maybe I need to do something different. Maybe my keywords are off. Or maybe people are just more interested in me talking about this. And it helps you make those decisions.
You'll also see, again, I don't know if you said it, which social media platform is sending you more people. So you'll see what's your highest referrer. Oh, it's Instagram. I see every time I post on Instagram, people are coming to my website. Well, then why are they coming to your website? Which Instagram post did you post that are making them come? Oh, I posted one on me cooking, meal planning. Well, that lets me know I need to create more content around meal planning because people obviously enjoy that and they're coming to my site. You can also see different charts. Oh, why did our traffic spike on this day? Oh, today we were on the 700 Club. That's why we got more people to come to our website. Oh, okay. So maybe we need to promote the 700 Club, our episode on the 700 Club. Let us share that more. Analytics is so important. And again, that's a Google product. So again, that Google Drive that we told you all about, that's why you're going to need to have a Gmail account. YouTube also is connected to Google. Google Analytics is connected to Google. You're going to have a Gmail account in order to access that. And then you link your website to it, and that's how it knows to pull the analytics from it. And I believe there's also a plugin. There is a plugin that you could put on the back end of WordPress that will show you all of your analytics from day to day as well, too. So hands down, analytics is key. That's what your big companies do. Your Targets and your Walmarts and your big name corporations, they're running analytics. Somebody's job all day is to run numbers.
Yep.
Okay, that's somebody's job all day. So what makes you think that you don't need that for your business? You do. You need to know your numbers. It's very, very important.
Number 13 is Unsplash. Unsplash.com. This is a site where you can get royalty-free images because you're going to create some great blog posts. It's going to be super helpful, but you want to enhance it by having an image as the featured image for that blog post. And you can't just go and snatch stuff off. You can't go Google pictures and just say, I'm going to take this picture and use it because people will sue you. Okay. So what you need are royalty-free images.
Or there are websites that you can pay to get royalty-free images as well.
Yes. Unsplash is a free website that we use, and they have great images. These images are submitted by photographers, and they are submitting it for free use because they want to get their work out there. And it is I mean, when I tell you there are like thousands of high quality images
Yeah.
there for free, it's the truth.
It is.
Unsplash.com.
And we also have a paid one as well too that we thoroughly enjoy because we realize
Yeah.
that some of the content, some of the images may not be necessarily what we're looking for. So that's why a paid one also comes in handy. So you're going to learn how to build your business. You're going to learn which tools are important, which tools, again, you have to pay for, which ones you don't, because that's going to be key. Somebody asked a question, very good question. Gianna Talk said, if you are doing this as a business, is there something you have to do legally before starting your blog or YouTube? Great question. Again, we are not attorneys, but good news. That toolkit that we mentioned to you guys about, bit.ly/blog side hustle, it's only available until tomorrow. It's a $5,800 value, 77 products for $97. There is a product in there on all the legalities, okay? Definitely go to that website, scroll down at the bottom. You can read for it yourself, but it is very important that you do make sure that you have some of the legals in place. You don't want to have somebody else's name that's in the same genre as you. There's different things that you want to do. Now, in the beginning, the legal side for us was not necessarily as important. We just wanted to see if the name was out there, if it wasn't taken. But then as we started building our business and growing, of course, then you have to start either a corporation or LLC, S Corp. So things that you're going to grow. As your business grows, you're going to grow because you're going to have to start doing things to save money on taxes, right? So you're not spending so much on taxes. So yes, there are some legal stuff that goes behind it, but I don't know necessarily.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, if there's something that would stop you from starting.
No.
So
you just need to be careful, like we talked about earlier. Like you can't go snatching pictures off Gmail, off Google. Like something like that is illegal. But it's like little stuff. It's just rules.
It's rules
that you need to know that you have to follow. You don't have to like go file some paperwork somewhere.
Yeah.
But there are rules that you need to follow. Like you mentioned YouTube. Like you can't just take somebody's song and have it playing while you're talking because that artist can sue you for using their music without their permission.
Right.
It's things like that that you need to know.
So somebody said, I need an assistant. Laugh a lot. I'm busy to properly manage my life and YouTube.
No, you don't.
And somebody said, I have a full-time job. Let me tell you something. Life is going to be busy. We have a full-time job, right? I'm a full-time mom. I'm a full-time wife. My home is a business, right? So I run my home. I'm a pastor. Exactly. You also work outside of the home. Let me tell you. Life is not going to slow down. It's going to always be busy, but you can't make excuses. You're going to have to say, I need to figure out where can I squeeze in time to follow my dreams. So if that means we put the kids down to bed, we're sitting in our office, guys, we are pushing it out. If that means I have to wake up before the kids get up, if that means that you have to wake up a few hours before you go to work, then do that. Find time to actually build your dream. Because let me tell you, life is just going to pass you by.
And it's your dream. It's not nobody else's responsibility. You need to blow it up to the point that you need an assistant.
Exactly.
You don't need to be saying, I need an assistant because my life is busy. You got to ask yourself, how bad do you want this? Like, is this something that you really want bad enough? It is 7:43 p.m. where we are on a Sunday night. There are plenty of things that we could be doing.
Come here.
But because we are serious about the work that we do and we're serious about helping as many people as possible, we get it done.
Prime example, guys. I'm a mom, right? I take this serious. Look at our babies. Here's our babies. Here's Princess Grace, Princess Brinkley, and Prince Emmanuel. Say hi to the family.
Hi.
So they're here, guys, right? We just tell them, hey, mom and dad are about to go to work. Y'all go out there. As a matter of fact, y'all got to kind of get ready for bed because it's time for school tomorrow.
Mom. Wait.
So
finish with something.
Okay. So guys, her birthday party was yesterday. Her birthday is on Thursday. And how old are you going to be? 7. So guys, our kids, right? 3 kids. Y'all know mamas out there. Come on. Y'all know if you're busy, right? You know that your life is not going to slow down, especially when you have babies to take care of. But we're doing this for them. I just told my son the other day, I said, when mommy and daddy go home to be with the Lord, you guys, your wife, your husband and you, and your husband and you, y'all might run his or her money. This is why we do what we do, guys. We do it for them. Yes, there are times where I feel like, man, maybe they're watching a lot of television because I'm trying to get work done. But we kind of give and take, right? And we know that we're trying to build this for them. Mm-hmm. It's really for them. So that's why we do what we do. So they just want to say hi. Thank you. Everybody said you all are cute. Say thank you. Okay, tell everybody good night. Good night. Good night. All right. The baby wants to stay. Okay.
So we're going to move on to number 14.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Number 14 is a product called Mail Munch. Mail Munch is a tool that builds pop-ups for your blog. How many of you have been to a website? You spent a little time there, you read something, you saw something, then you started to go away and go to another website, and boom, a little box popped up saying, hey, grab my free resource before you go. Just submit your email and we'll give it to you. And that's called a pop-up box. And the reason why you need that is because they work. The research shows that those pop-ups work. They get people's attention, especially if you have something of value.
I used to hate them. I used to hate going on websites and the pop-up. I'm like, I'm never doing this. But the studies show.
And we've seen it ourselves.
Yep. We've seen it ourselves that more people actually do click it than not. So it's very, very important. Frugal Nista, do you have a website? I don't remember if you have a website. Let me know if you have a website. Did you actually start your blog? Because if not, what are you waiting for? Like, your stuff is gold. I mean, I think I've been following her for maybe 3 years. Yeah, 3 years now. So let me know if you have one. If not, you definitely need one for sure.
So you can find that. Now, that is mailmunch.co, not com, mailmunch.co, mailmunch.co. Great product that we highly recommend. And the last one is Thrive Themes, thrivethemes.com. This is another awesome tool because this is all about your website again. You need this to do things like build landing pages, because you're going to have this awesome resource that you're going to want people to get. And you have to build a page that displays it, that talks about the features of it, that allows people to get it. Yep. And that can feel intimidating. Again, if you're not a tech savvy person that knows how to just build stuff, you need a tool like Thrive Themes because it's plug and play. Yeah. They have the templates there. They have the font there. All you have to do is just move stuff around, remix the words, and hit publish.
Let me tell you why I like this too. For some of you all who may not have a website and you want to get a website up, Thrive Themes, you can do that, right? You could create a landing page. So for some of you all that have already purchased the kit, you guys went to that page. That's a landing page where you can see all the products and the buy now. That's a landing page. It's
called a landing page.
If you go to hisandhermoney.com/8 steps, that's a landing page. So it's very important that you have landing pages. Every company has landing pages. They convert well. That's how you get more people to sign up for your email list, or you get people to buy your products. Again, some of this may be well over some of your heads, but trust me, once you get to that step, you'll understand what we're saying. Just go to Thrive Themes. Again, all the links are in the description box below. Do that. Frugal Nista does not have a website. That is why she's watching. Like yesterday, please. Like seriously, like what you're doing, I think is so niched in a sense where everybody's not doing it, but everybody has a design. Like,
what does she do?
You know what she does.
I know that, but the people don't.
So Frugal Nista, guys, I love her channel hands down.
Why is she such a good niche?
Her spirit, her attitude. Okay. Just even the way, like when she's doing her car chats, like you feel like you're sitting in the car with her.
For sure.
But what she is well known for, guys, is
them dumpsters.
Yeah, y'all might call it dumpster diving, but let me tell you, we are in Chicago and she's on the East Coast.
Ty had me out here looking for stuff.
I'm like, go right now.
And ain't nothing over here.
Because you know why? We saw a pickup truck. Y'all, like these stores, well-known stores, and I'm not trying to like get off the topic, but these well-known stores, y'all, I don't understand it. Why do they throw good stuff out in the garbage? I mean,
and it's not garbage, it's just stuff that they didn't sell.
It's like your name, it's like Pier 1. You got your Justice for Girls. You got your Home Goods. Like she shows you all what she does. She decorates her house for the season, for the holidays, from stuff that she got for free. Y'all, like all she's doing is recycling it, and she's a blessing to others. I wish I lived next to her. I'll be like, please.
Everybody like, what?
I'd have been in her house every day.
She's in the comments, y'all. Go click.
Yes, y'all.
Go click on her.
It's amazing. So you need it. You need a blog. You need one. So I hope that you're getting this kit. And again, guys, let me just say this. Thank all of you guys who have purchased the kit. Yes, Tyler and I, we do get something for you. You guys are supporting us. But even regardless of that, we're doing it because we want to see everybody win. Mm-hmm. Like it's so important. It's so important that you literally take your stake and you make a difference in the world, mm-hmm. right? YouTube is a great platform. YouTube has been a blessing to us. We've been able to connect with brands through YouTube, but you're going to need and I'm talking to everybody, you're going to need to have an online presence, your own website, because again, what if YouTube closes down?
You never want to build a business on rented land.
On rented land.
You don't own YouTube.
Go. Say that again.
You don't own Facebook. You don't own Instagram. You own your website. You need to get the people from social media to your website because that is your land.
So important.
On the internet.
It's so important. Frugalista, you need to have a course. Like, you need to have a course showing me, somebody that's an amateur, how to do this, right? And then you need to turn around, you need to sell that. People will buy that from you. God has given all of you all these gifts for a reason. Please stop sitting on it. Please stop waiting a whole another year. Some of you all have made New Year's resolutions in January. We are in October, and y'all haven't done anything with it. Don't let another year go by. Don't let another year go by. Don't let time be a reason. You're going to be busy no matter what. Sometimes, y'all, I'm like, I just told Talent the other day, I said, Talent, I said, I need to hire a home manager. Like, I see why people have it. Like, give me a chef.
That's a good question.
Give me a chef, you know, and it's because now that I'm busy and I'm trying to segregate my time, right? I may not have time to do other things, but that one young lady that said that she's busy and she works full time, hire other people to do certain things that you don't. Like for me, I don't want to live in a junky house. I don't want to live in a dirty house. Like, no. So for me, because that's a priority, maybe I want to hire somebody to help me clean if I can't do it myself. You may have to hire help in order to get your business off the ground. Do that. Don't let excuses keep you bound. Don't let excuses keep you from being that millionaire that you were designed to be and created to be. See, I'm a mom first, guys. Yes.
So somebody said, why don't we have Frugalista as a guest?
That's a very good question. As a matter of fact, yes, we just very well may have her on as a guest on our show. I think that she does need to tell. Matter of fact, yes. Email us at
info@hisandhermoney.com
and we'll get you on the calendar. We'll do a YouTube interview as well as a podcast interview on her. Because let me tell you something. She's saving money, right? By getting other companies' products that they're throwing away. Like, why? So imagine the things that she's able to do with her money. They have a beautiful daughter right now that is in college. She's able to put her daughter in college. She's able to do other things. So it's important. It all saves money. So you got to get your message out there. And we would love to have you on the show for sure. Definitely.
I think that's Jubalisa.
I almost gave up on my channel. I'm terrible with time management. I need this. Yep. You're going to
and the world needs you to need this.
You got to do it. You have to make it a priority. Just like getting up and brushing your teeth. Nobody wakes up in the morning and does not brush their teeth or take a shower, right? It's a priority. You're going to have to make this a priority. So you're going to have to treat it as if it's something that must get done. And if it does not get done, it's delaying your destiny, period. Like, to me, that's dangerous. Every day that I'm not in my fulfilled destiny, every day that I'm not in my fulfilled purpose, to me, that's scary. That's actually frightening to think about that. So you're going to have to just step out there, do it, take your time. One bit of advice that Tal and I did in the beginning, we did not wait for perfection to start. We just started.
We still live on that.
We still live on it. Y'all didn't tell us that back then, hisandhermoney.com, the logo was whack. The colors were awful, but we thought we were doing our thing because we were doing our thing. That was our best then. This year, we went through an entire rebrand. Our website now doesn't look like it did 4 years ago.
It looks like that.
It looks like that, right? And so, but if we would have waited for perfection to start, we would not be in the seats that we're in today if we would have done that. So be encouraged. Don't wait for perfection. Just start. You're not going to look the same 5 years from now.
Speaking of which,
building a website is intimidating to me. Mary, there is a product in that kit. Go to bit.ly/blog side hustle. Y'all think I'm kidding. We kidding. No, there is a product in there that would actually, I said, I wish that I would have had this when we did our website, because guys, that branding, we did it. I was like the genius behind that, right? We hired a website designer a developer
to get it out of her head,
to get out of my head
and onto the interwebs.
But there's a product in that kit that actually tells you all the steps that you need to build your site. It tells you what's important. I was like, where was y'all at when we did this 4 years ago? But we just did our best at what we had. So y'all, our business, our platform is not going to look the same 4 years from now, right? So just start. Don't wait for perfection. So what if you got an ugly website? So what if your logo doesn't look good? So what? Just start. And what we found, people did not unfollow us because we didn't look like they thought that we should look, right?
No, because what we were saying, they needed to hear.
People want to see the content. That's all. They want value. And if you're giving them value, they're going to rock with you. Some of you all have been rocking with us since day one.
4 years ago.
You all have seen us evolve. You all have seen us grow. And you all know that everything that comes out of our mouth is the truth. We will not lie to you. We will not. We have to give an answer to God, account to God first. We wouldn't lie to you. Mm-hmm. We need more of y'all doing this. Let's do it.
Simply me, Laura D said, I have so many different ideas. How do you narrow down which one to go with?
So
We got so many ideas.
We got a lot of ideas too. When you're a creator,
it's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop. My brain is always going. In the middle of the night, I'm like, just the other night, 2 nights ago, I almost woke you up. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I had a great idea, and I'm like, he's asleep. Ty, just wait. Everything in me was like, get up and go to GoDaddy right now. And I'm like, no, I'm tired. Well, when you remember this in the morning, like you're gonna always be thinking of something. My bit of advice to you is think of something that's simple to start right now, right? So if something can be done online, then do it. If something requires a brick or mortar and you're gonna have to get licensing and all that, like don't put that first on your list. Do something that's easiest to get out right now. That's the one that I will focus on. But you're gonna always be changing. You're gonna always be adding to your brand. That's the purpose of branding. Look at Amazon. Amazon does this perfectly. Amazon is dominating the industry, the world when it comes to. But now you can buy food. You can buy groceries on Amazon. What?
Listen, you can go downtown Chicago and go buy stuff with no cashier.
With no cashier. Walk in and walk out. Like what? Look at how Amazon has evolved. Your business, your brand is going to do the same thing. You're going to want to evolve over time. So actually, it's a good thing that you have different ideas. Just pray about it. Ask God to show you which one should you focus on. Highlight the one that you should and go for it.
Denise, I can't see the last
guys,
name.
if you all have questions, leave it in the description.
We're entering into question and answering session.
Q&A right now.
Denise B, is it best to be on YouTube to get traffic to your blog? That's a loaded question. I don't know if it's best for you. It was best for us because we're comfortable with doing video.
Yeah.
So if video is intimidating and you're not very good at it, it'll be something that you keep saying you're going to do and never do it. Then no, some people are just awesome writers,
right? And
they should immediately blog. They should go to WordPress, get it up and start typing away. Some people are good on the mic, and so they should just start a podcast.
Yeah.
Now, where you start is different than where you should progress to. Your question is, should I start on YouTube? I can't answer that. Only you can. It was great for us because this is a skill set that God gave us to do. So whatever your strength is, that's where you should start. But you should eventually absolutely get to YouTube. You should absolutely do video because that is the way that the game is being changed here on YouTube and other places. I don't care what platform you're talking about. Everybody is focused on video. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg himself said that he's quoted as saying video is a major trend. Now, when he pay attention to something, everybody in tech pays attention to something. Mm-hmm. So you need to get comfortable with video. But if you're not, start with where your strength is.
And we know some bloggers that are making over $1 million. They don't create video. All they
not a nan video.
All they do is write blog posts, and they are making over $1 million. So yeah, so you don't. If some people aren't comfortable with video, but video is the wave. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't necessarily have to be your first choice. We love video. So yes, for us, we would tell you definitely
go to where your strength is and start.
Your strength, yeah.
Stop talking about it and get it done.
If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for the love. You all are amazing. For some of you guys who came in a little late, we're sharing 15 tools to becoming a successful blogger, or every successful blogger needs. We're also sharing with you guys this amazing toolkit called the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. It is on sale. It's actually not just on sale, but the doors are open only until tomorrow midnight. For $97.
Monday, October 15th.
October 15th. Yep. It's 77 products. It retails for over $5,800. All these bloggers decided to actually agreed to put their content, put their courses. There's 41 courses on there. Y'all, this is like being in school, like being in your own university. There's 41 courses on there. There's ebooks. There's membership sites. There's templates for $97. So if you're thinking about starting an online presence, you've been thinking about it, or maybe you have started and you haven't really seen any growth and you need to learn from the best, then we highly suggest getting this toolkit. Just go to bit.ly/blog side hustle, or the links are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much. If you all have any questions, definitely jot them down, and we're going to stay on as long as we have questions. We'll definitely answer them for you guys.
But thank you all for all the love.
Jocelyn said, what's the biggest lesson you guys have learned since you all started YouTube and blogging? I know mine.
Go.
My biggest lesson was, so when we first started 4 years ago, I remember that Talit approached me to purchase this course at a time, and it was over $300. And I'm like, no, because I was always not afraid to spend money, but my mindset was, trust me, this information is out here. People probably have this information out here for free. And yes, there's information out there, but to be able to turn around and piece it all together to know which step to do first and all that, it's not out there. You're going to have to pay. So I realized in order to make the money that we wanted to make, build the platform that we wanted to build, investing into ourselves was probably the biggest lesson that I learned. I was big on just renting stuff like you're renting books at the library. But the truth of the matter is, some books can't be rented. Some books you're going to need to buy so you can go back and highlight it and go back and reference it and things like that. So I would probably say that's been my biggest lesson, was investing back in ourselves and allowing myself to be okay to invest back in ourselves. And once we did that, guys, there has been no product that we have not bought for our company that we have not made back just by studying that craft, that we have not reaped the benefits from. One course we paid $2,000 for it. I was like telling Tyler, no, I don't want to spend that time. And he was like, Ty, we need this. We need it. We need it. And so I surrendered, because I know that in order for us to get to the place that we want to get to, and his or her money is still growing, his or her money is still blossoming, I knew that we were going to have to pay for expertise, and that we did, and it paid off. So that's been my biggest lesson.
Yeah,
I actually have two.
Go.
The second one is, don't wait for perfection to start. Again, that I said, just start. So perfection definitely delays destiny. So just get out there. And I realized that people aren't looking for you to be perfect. People aren't looking for you to have it all figured out. People are willing to actually grow with you. A lot of you all grew with us over the years. A lot of you guys saw us evolve. You saw us, even our content, become better and better. And so
done is better than perfect.
Done is better than perfect.
Get it done.
Yep.
Stop trying to be perfect.
That was a great question.
Mine, I think they are, I was sitting here trying to separate the two, but I think it's one thought, but it's two sides of one coin. So the first side is put your hands in everything. Like Jubilisa was saying, I need an assistant because my life is busy and time management, things like that. But it's important, especially when you're in the building phase, to put your hand on everything. So learn WordPress, learn how to put a plug in, learn how to upload, create a blog post, and learn the back end of your website as you go. For us, it was important that we had our hands on everything and that we learned these things, because the other side of the coin is you're going to have to get to a place to where you are comfortable with outsourcing. Because when you are growing, and you're still doing the things that you were at one level, it's preventing you from learning new things to help you get to another level. And so the reason why it's two sides of a coin is because once we did get to the point of outsourcing some things, I knew the standard by which I needed things to be, because I spent so much time hands to the plow, working to get better, watching tutorials on this, because neither one of us are tech people. And so I didn't know how to start a podcast. And so I went and I learned how to start a podcast. I didn't know how to make images for a blog post. So I went and learned how to make images for a blog post. So now when things like that are outsourced, I have a standard that you either need to meet or exceed. You cannot be below it, because I know what the standard is, because I spent time with my hands on everything. So it's two sides to the coin. Put your hands on everything at first, learn what you need to learn, grow where you need to grow. And then when that time comes where you need to go to another level, be comfortable with outsourcing.
That is good, because I'm very much so a hands-on person. It's hard for me to kind of delegate. But I realized that in order for us to grow, we're going to have to hire help. And so we did just that. So we have someone that helps us edit our podcast. We have to pay for it, but it's so well worth it because it frees up our time to be able to do other things. Tyler likes to say opportunity cost.
Yeah.
So find out if you can outsource and give somebody else that job or that task, so you can be busy doing something else and do that. Don't be afraid of doing that.
Will the information be available forever, or after we pay,
question,
this
Dawn.
information have an expiration date?
Good question. So Dawn is referring to the toolkit, the Blogger's Toolkit, that is only on sale up until tomorrow night, Monday, October 15th. Okay, so you have one whole year. You have three. So when you buy it, okay, when you buy the toolkit, they're going to send you an email. You go to the dashboard and you're going to see everything listed on that dashboard, and you get to actually download it or log yourself into those courses where there's courses. They give you one full year. So you get 365 days, guys, to download everything, to log into every course, all these 77 products, to gain access. Once you do that, you have access forever. So If you don't download it within that year, it's gonna erase off of your dashboard. So you're gonna want to make sure that you download everything that's in that kit. As long as it's done within that year, you keep it. So file it on your computer, file it on Google Drive. Make sure you log into the e-course. There's 41 courses there. So as long as you log into the course and set up your username and password and just write it down, or when they send you an email, file it, you'll have access to it forever. So yes, the toolkit is a forever toolkit, but you must download it. You're only given a year to download all the content. And once that year is over, it's gone. So a year, you can definitely download it. I feel like that's generous. So very good question.
Denise says, with parenting, ministry, and work, what time of the day or night do you set up to work? And is it the same daily? Denise, we're never not working.
We're never not working. We're never not working.
You may not have wanted to hear that, Denise.
Yep. But
we're never not working.
Let me say this. My home is my first ministry, right? So nothing comes before my children, my husband, and my home. There have been many times where it's like, okay, I can't really devote time to the His and Her Money platform because maybe I'm, again, getting the kids ready for school, right? So I took all my efforts in getting our kids ready for school, making sure that they had all their clothing, making sure that they had all their supplies, right? So nothing came before that because that's very, very important to me. But at the same time, I have to learn how to kind of juggle it. I'm not perfect at it all, right? I'm not perfect, but I have to learn how to take time to do each task that I have been given. Yes, there are many nights where it's like, I'm exhausted. Y'all, I had the best sleep after church today. I must have slept so hard. When I woke up, my body felt achy. That's how hard I was sleeping because I was so busy this weekend preparing for our daughter's birthday party, right? And so that was important to me, right? So I realized that, and at the same time, we've been traveling a lot for our business, and we have a busy week coming up, and then we'll be traveling again after that the following week. So you're going to always be busy, but at the same time, for me, it's not a drudgery. And I think it's not because I see the results, right? I see us building something so beautiful that God is honored with and pleased, and we're able to let our light shine through this platform. And I see us working for ourselves, right? Then I'm willing to kind of do the work. I'm willing to kind of be tired. Now, if I was punching somebody else's clock from 9 to 5, I probably wouldn't be saying the same thing. But because I feel like I'm working for myself and we're building this dream of ours, we're building our wealth. That's what we're doing. We're building wealth. Then I enjoy it. But yes, I have many days where I'm tired. I have many days where Tyler says, Ty, don't do another thing. I'm picking home dinner. I'm bringing home dinner tonight, and I let him do it, right? And same goes for him. There's times when he doesn't even want to look at a social media platform. And I say, well, take a break. It's okay. You know what I mean? So you're going to have those moments. But everybody has those moments. Even pastors have that moment, right? Our pastor took off. He had a 2-month sabbatical, he and his wife. They needed the rest. They were tired. They were going. And that's okay to say, I need to take a break sometime. It's okay. So give yourself grace while doing this. But at the same time, it's going to be rewarding because you're going to be seeing so many people help. That's another lesson that I would say. In the beginning, when we started His and Her Money, we said that we were going to do this for one person. Our message, our love for them, our passion, our value would not change for one person to 1 million people. We were going to give the same of us. So I would definitely tell you to do that. Don't necessarily do it and go in it just to say, okay, I want to make money, but go in it saying that you want to serve. When you serve, the money comes. That's what I got to say.
Yep. If my husband and I already purchased the Elite Blog Academy, would this course add to that?
Very good question. Okay. Elite Blog Academy, some of you guys have heard us talk about it. That hands down is like the staple course that has helped His and Her Money get to where they are today. If you guys want to know more information, you go to hisandhermoney.com/EBA to get on the waiting list. It only opens up once a year. So this actually fills in all the blanks. EBA is the goal, right? But this, because it's 77 products, it's actually all the bloggers out there that are winning in their area of expertise. So Ruth isn't necessarily, or EBA may not necessarily cover YouTube, right? But there's a YouTube influencer on there that actually created a YouTube course that's included in that product, right? Same thing with website building or branding. There's so many different things. I feel like this is a companion to it. I highly suggest that those of you all who do have EBA, please don't let tomorrow expire without getting this. Please don't, okay? Please don't. Go to bit.ly/blog side hustle and get it. This fills in all the blanks. Pinterest, again, the lady that did the Pinterest, hands down, she is like the queen of Pinterest. She included something in here. Someone else that we actually had the opportunity to talk to, she created, I think it's a course in this thing, and it's called Facebook ads for bloggers or something like that. Facebook ads. So you need to know how to do proper Facebook ads and how to make money. She included, and I asked her, I said, tell me this, because I don't really understand. Why did all these bloggers include some of their flagship courses in here that go for $300 or even more or less? They included it are giving it away in this toolkit for $97. Like, why? And she kind of looked puzzled. She was like, well, I did it because it was a way for me to actually get new people, new eyeballs onto her website, her blog. I was like, oh, so that's why a lot of them are doing this, because you may become followers of theirs. So they're willing to give you some of their gold and put it in this kit for $97. Like, it just blew my mind. It blew my mind. So, and it's only available for 5 days, but it expires the doors close tomorrow, Monday, midnight. So to answer your question, it fills in all of the blanks. And trust me, you want to get this. It is truly a toolkit. Again, they give you 1 year to download everything. So you download it or log into those courses or save it on your computer so you can have access to it for a lifetime. But you will, you'll definitely be helped. That's for sure.
So Denise, she was asking, she's the one that asked about how do we find a time, and she was talking about she also takes care of a sick parent. So everybody has a certain narrative as far as responsibilities in their life, and whatever available seconds you have need to be going towards your business.
Yep.
That's the best way that we
You're
can put it.
welcome.
Like lunch breaks, I'm doing something.
Yep, that is true.
Waiting for
before I put the kids on the bus.
Waiting at Chipotle for the food to get made.
Yep.
I'm responding to somebody on Twitter who asked a question. The kids are eating
breakfast for getting ready for school. I'm in there sending out an email to a brand that maybe they reached out to us. So every second, you're absolutely right.
It's all going to come down to how bad do you want this?
Yep.
Like, how serious are you? So we're not telling you not to take care of your responsibilities, because we have a ton of responsibilities that are unaffiliated with His and Her Money.
Yep.
And we make sure that those responsibilities are taken care of. But every gap of time is in some way geared toward helping His and Her Money. When I drive to wherever I'm driving to, there's an audiobook playing on something to do with business, some aspect that I'm trying to get better at for this platform and for you all.
Yep. Great. Somebody just asked, what were some common misconceptions about being an entrepreneur that are false? That is a great question. What were some common misconceptions about being an entrepreneur?
I feel blessed to have been given like the straight upness that this wasn't going to be an easy road. Like, it was never sugar coated to me that this would be easy. We have people who are, several steps ahead of us in this thing who, told like, this is going to be hard. Like, you're going to lose sleep. Like, you're going to have to be careful not to lose yourself, because it'll consume you if you let it. And you got to take breaks, and you got to then come back hard. Like, this life, it comes down to passion, because if you're just trying to do something, for example, if you're just trying to do something just to make money, you will burn the heck out.
Yep.
You will not survive this entrepreneur life, because when you're an entrepreneur, it's all on you. It's all on you. And it is so time consuming. You think that, I know there's people out there that say you need to start your own thing, and that they insinuate that you're going to work less as a result. Maybe one day, but maybe like 10 years down the road, when you get systems in place. But when you are building a thing, you are working 80 hours, not 40.
That is so true. And let me encourage you guys. And again, it may not be glamorous, but it's not as, for me, I would probably say it's worth it though. It's worth it.
When you're building your thing.
Yeah, as it may seem.
When you're building your thing.
It's so worth it. But let me just say this too. And this is why you don't want to be driven by the money, although the money will come when you serve. Don't be discouraged by the numbers. Okay. Especially while starting out. You may be like, man, we only got 2 people that liked our Facebook page in 2 weeks. So what? You never know who's watching. That one person can be Oprah. That one person can be an executive for Bill Gates. Like, you don't know. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's following you. You don't know that one person that may be on your email list. It may be the very thing that you need to actually turn your life around, right? It may be your ticket to work for yourself. So treat this literally as a business. Another piece of advice that I would say from day one, and I tell everybody this that starts, make sure that you properly handle the financial side of it properly. What I mean by that, there's free accounting softwares out there, or if you have an accountant or whatnot, I don't care if you have to do it on Excel on your own, on Google Drive or a notebook. Make sure that you log your expenses. Make sure that you log your purchases, log your income, because those numbers are very important. At any given time, I can pull up our reports and I can pull up our profit and loss sheet. I can look at our balance statement. Numbers don't lie. Like, you need numbers. So that's very, very important. Treat this serious as day one. In the beginning, we were sole props. We were working for ourselves, right? So every dime that came in was basically coming into us in our name, but we still made sure that we logged it somewhere, that we put it down somewhere, and that we tracked it. So that's very, very important. Make sure that you treat this like a legit business, even if you're not incorporated, even if you're not an LLC right now. Keep everything separate. Everything that you buy for your business, keep that separate. Write that down. That's very, very important.
All right. So just Michelle says, did you have a sinking fund that funded your business? No, we had a seed that funded our business.
That's a good question. We had a seed that funded our business.
So we came up with a number. We said that we will start the business with this amount of money, and we will not put another dollar from our personal income into it. Either the business is going to make money that can be reinvested into it, or it just ain't happening.
So I'm trying to remember what we spent back then.
I remember.
You don't remember?
No, I remember what the seed was. Yeah.
Was it? I think. Tell them what the seed was.
500.
It was $500. $500 is what we invested into ourselves, because, and the reason why we didn't necessarily have a sinking fund, we didn't know that we were going to do this. It was really impromptu, and we were out on a date, and my husband said, Ty, I really want to do something with you, and I really want to work together. And he was like, I've been thinking, and we literally brainstormed over Mexican food. Okay. And that's how his and her money was born. And we gave ourselves a $500 seed. That was enough money. Nowadays, guys, that was 4 years ago. $500 may not get you far, right? You might have to start with $1,500, $2,000, whatever that number is. Like, I don't want you guys to choose us as a model, right? And we purchased a course back then. It was much less. And that's another thing, guys. If you all see something that you may be on the fence about in regards to the price, I would get it, because let me tell you, those prices are going to go up in the future. With inflation, everything goes up.
Here's the thing, man.
Everything goes up.
Everybody got one of these. It's called a smartphone. You can just do YouTube videos for free from your smartphone.
Yep.
Let's calm down. Let's relax.
Right.
How serious are you? I keep saying, and we keep coming back to this. This is a question that only you can answer. It doesn't cost you a dime to start giving advice on your Facebook page to the people that already follow you, to share an inspirational quote on your Instagram account. That costs nothing. How serious are you? Before we start talking about seeds and sinking funds and courses and products, you need to know if you're serious. Like, in 2018, we are without excuse. People are building $1 million companies on freaking Snapchat.
That is so true.
How serious are you?
Yep.
How serious are you? All right.
Thank you for keeping it real. Your responses yesterday and tonight have me thinking about getting started while working with 2 jobs. Adrian, all I want to tell you is live your life with no regrets. One day I don't know how old you are, but one day you're going to be older than you are today. And you don't want to look back on today and say, I should have at least gave it a try. Even if it may not work, did I try? And so pray about it. Everything that we tell you how to do, we always say pray about it, because Ty and Tyler may tell you what worked for us.
Yep.
It may not work for you, and it may not be your thing, and that's okay. Something else may be your thing.
Yep.
But you do want to make sure that you live your life with no regrets. And just know, again, that there's something that everybody has, something that everybody has been given the responsibility of in order to share it. Again, even if that's on Snapchat, if that's on Facebook Live, share it. There's something in you that somebody else needs to hear, and that's important. Do you guys do any mentoring or have a course for that? Very good question, Sherry. Currently, no, we don't, but that is something that we've definitely been talking about.
People keep asking us.
Yep. And that's something that we definitely want to make sure that we do. We feel like you all are considered family to us, and we would love to ride this journey with you guys. We would love to be of help of any kind. So that is definitely something that it's in the works. So pray for us and keep an eye out. That's all I can say.
All right, guys, this has been awesome. This has been fun. We hope
Yeah.
that this has been helpful for you. We hope that you gain some information, some tools that will help you take your thing either off the ground or to the next
To the
level.
next level. Yep. Because some of you guys are already doing things right now. You just need to take it up a notch. And so we're praying for you guys. Be encouraged. Just know that you can do it. Talon and I, we don't consider ourselves to be necessarily great at any of this stuff. Again, I don't know anything about the tech side, but somebody else does. So I didn't let that hinder me and stop me from just making the move.
Yep.
So make the move, you guys. We're praying for you. Be encouraged. Let's do this. Let's change the world together.
Nina, you can go back. We're about to end this, so you can go back and watch it. It'll be up. Okay.
Yes, Nina, go back and watch it. It's so important.
All right, guys.
Love
Have
you
a
guys.
great night.
Love you guys. Bye.
Peace.